Okay, what I'll do is for today's example, we are going to create a new file. This was the old file which we had created. So again, I'll go to Excel, select this Excel file to get connected, click on open. Okay, so here we get the tables again. So this time I'm going to drag all the tables here. Again, one more thing I'll show you today is the different types of joins, which I'll show you, especially when we have relationship. So let us try to understand this. Okay, now whenever I drag multiple tables, in this case it is a worksheet onto the connection area where I want to establish and get a view of the data. You find that the second table, when I drag, you can see the sheet which I've dragged here, people. As soon as I do that, I get this edit relationship option. Okay. In older times, we used to get the circles out here, which used to, if you remember, we have this uh, set of two sets, and the intersection of the two sets create a join. So we have this inner join, left join, right join. Okay. uh, that concept. So it used to come in a pictorial format, but now in the newer version, okay, you just get a line here, which is showing some relationship. And when you refer to this dialog window of your relationship, you will find that automatically there are two tables which have come here. So this is the not the tables, the columns on which the relationship of this two table has been joined. Okay, and this is done by Tableau on its own, because it searches for the different columns in the two sheets, and then it tries to map it and create a relationship. Okay, so here you can see this is my orders table, and in this it is taken region as the, you can say, the column or the field to which it's going to create a relationship between these two tables. So here we have another field called region, but this is now available in the other table or other sheet, you can say. Now I'll be using the word table again and again. Okay, so please try to understand. It can be a sheet in Excel, or it can be a CSV file, again a different sheet, or it can be an Access database with tables in it. Okay, so let us refer to this as tables right now. So we have two tables here, and the relationship between the two table is based on this field called region. Okay, and as you can see from this, if I have to change this, I can do change the fields. So if I feel the relationship which has been set is not right, okay, so what you can do is you can just click here and try to give a new relationship and delete this one. This one can be deleted from here. Okay, so this is one option. So either you delete this. Okay, so let us delete this first. Okay, this has been deleted, and I come back here. So there's no relationship. So escape. Okay, I click on this. Okay, and let us select the region. Where is the region? Okay, here we get the second field can be searched from here again, and it is this one. It is getting automatically highlighted, so I have to select this one. Okay, and as soon as you do that, a relationship gets established here. Okay, which was getting automatically. Okay, so you need not be worried. The only thing is that if suppose you're not happy with the relationship created by Tableau itself, and you feel the relationship should have been based on some other field, then you can go and change it. Right now there's no option of making any change right now. Okay, so let us close this one. Then we have this, let us see some other parameters. Now this is more important here. Now it says that there is a many-to-many relationship between the two tables. Okay, so one record, let us look at this in a different way. So you have that based on one record, you can have multiple table records in the people's table. Okay, and similarly for one person here, okay, there can be multiple records in the orders table, and that is how we get the many-to-many relationship. Okay, and this is a inner join. Inner join means you can, if you look at this two values here. Now let us focus here. It says that some values in region, in orders, don't have a match in people, or you don't know. Okay, so it can happen that some of the records, all the records are not available. Okay, so I want to have common fields or common records where there is a match which is found. Okay, I don't want all the records. Okay, now whenever you go for this common records between the two tables, it is known as your inner join. Okay, and if I'll just close this 1 minute, and can I have some pen here notation? Okay, now if I take this color, let us take this red color. Okay, let us say I have this set here. So I have one set. Now this is my orders table. Okay, so I'll name this as order. Okay, this O, I've just given this O. And here I have another one. So this is my people's table. Now I am creating another, we can say set. Okay, this is P. Right? So this is P here. People. Okay, and this order. This order is not looking good. Okay, so let me go back. And so now I can pick up a pen and this one. Okay, so this is the two sets. Let us say these are the two, you can say tables, and I can easily let us is the text one. Yeah, I'll put the text here. Okay, so this is my orders. Okay, this is my orders table. And this is my orders table, and this I've already put P, so let us erase this also, and this one, and I'll put a text here, another text. This is my people. Okay, this concept is important. If you understand this, then great. Fine. So I have this two tables here. Okay, now this is a set A and this is a B. Now the intersection of these two tables, this is some in the center, we have the common values. So if I fill this, can I have a pen here? From where do I get the pen drop? Okay, so here I go, and God, line, vector notation. Okay, let's take this. Now this color, I need to, this area, this area out here. Okay, this is my common area, you can say. Okay, so whenever we have such type, this is known as your inner join. So I can write here, this is giving me an inner join. Okay, this is the inner join. Clear? And escape. Okay, and if suppose I want the left join, that means I want all the records from the orders table along with the records which are matching from the people's table. Then it becomes a left join. This is my left hand side. Okay, this one. So if I have to highlight this whole thing, again, let us take the notation. And this area, full area, all this area. Okay, this whole thing. Okay, if I take all this area, means all the records from this set, along with the records which are matching, okay, between orders and people, then it is a left join. Okay, so we are getting all the records irrespective of whether there is a match in the people table. Okay, I want to include all the records. Plus, I also want the records which are matching in the people's record. Okay, the people's table, you can say. Then we say that it is a, we can say, left join. Now the opposite is true. That is, if I want a right join, then in that case, I want all the records from the people's table, plus I want only this intersection part, that is records which are common or which are found for this particular person in the orders table as well. That will give me the right join. Okay. And what is an outer join? Outer join is something where we do not have from this, we can say, let us draw it again. Okay, so if I have this orders table here again, this set, okay, let us say I have another set like this. Okay, now outer join will be the data which is here, not the one which are common. Okay, so it is going to ignore this record. It is going to give me all the records which are not available in people, plus I'll get all the records from the people's table as well, which are not in the orders table. That is your outer join. Okay, I hope the concept of inner join, outer join, okay, left join and right join is clear. Any doubts in this?
No, sir.
Okay. So if you look at this relationship, how do I change this? Now, when I come this, here you can see this, we have the referential integrity option. And when you click on this drop down, we have an option of all record match. Okay, all record match. So I can select this as well. And from here, I have some record match. That means the one which I'm matching here. Okay, so this can be also set. So either you can go for an inner join, or you can go for a left join, right join, or the outer join, depending on the requirement which you have. Clear? Now I will stick to the inner join because I want the records which are matching. Okay, so this is my default relationship. So when I come back here, now this is more than enough. So I have here, this is my table, and this is a relationship. I go back to my sheet 1. Okay, and now you can see if I want to know based on, let us say, the region, right? I just drag one column here. Okay, and I want to know the regional manager. Okay, or let us say I want this count, people count. Okay, in the column. Fine, this is how. Now there's only one right now. There's hardly giving me anything. So let us go to the regional manager and put it in the column. But because both are text, I cannot do anything right now. Fine, this example doesn't look good. Clear? But I hope the concept is clear. Okay, and let us drag the other one also. Let us see what we have here. So I'll drag this out here. Okay, returned, and we have the order type. Okay, so in this, the order ID is where the relationship has been set. Okay, so we have this two values. We have the order ID and we have this. Again, if you want, you can check out this, but there's no need. It will be the same, and we have a relationship set here. You can go back, and now you can see here we have all the tables. So we have people's table, we have the returns table, and this is my orders table. Okay, and the relationship between these two is based on order ID. Okay, you can see this order ID and return status. Okay, so if I have this order ID, okay, if I want to select this and the returned status, okay, I can select this, both of them, and I can create a table. Okay, so yes is, so many yeses are there, and I hope there's anything. No, there's nothing. Fine. But this does not, it's hardly giving you any information right now, so it doesn't give you a very good presentation of your data. Clear? So let me drag this out. Any doubts in how to, or what is the relationship and how to create? In many cases, if it is not able to create, let us say the name of the field is different. For example, in this both the cases, the name of the column was same, and that's the reason it could easily create the relationship. But suppose you have a table where the the relationship should be set, but the name of the column is different. In that case, if it is not setting the relationship, then you go and do it manually. Okay, it won't happen automatically for you. Okay, that is one punchline. So remember one thing, the column names should be identical so that a relationship can be set properly. This is one thing. Now, I'll just close all this, or let it be. Okay, the second thing is how to create an extract. Now, as I said, we will go to the sheet here and try to create from here. Okay, as I said, extracts are data which is, collected through a particular type of a query. Like we can have a filter and we can decide what to select from the whole table. We can avoid some records and so on. So what I'll do is I'll quickly create a extract for you. So for that, I'll come to your data option here, or you can also right click and come to your option in this. So you can right click here. Okay, and you can come to this extract data here, or you can come to the menu option, data, come to the last column, the table which is already open. From here, I want to create an extract. Let us click on this extract data. Okay. Now, when you click on this, you get this option, specify how to store the data in the extract. Okay. So we need to tell some, or we need to give some filters here. So that, because if I'm extracting everything, you need not have a filter. Okay. So instead of doing that, extracting everything, the whole data, what I'll do is I'll add some filter first, and then we'll extract only that much of data. So let us add a filter. So I'll click on this add. Now filter, I'll base it on region. Let us go to region. So I select region here. Okay. I click on OK. Now, as soon as I do that, I get an option to select from the list. So I got a list of region here, the unique values. So I have this central, east, south, and west. So let us decide on two of them. Let us say east and west. I'm interested in this two values from the database. So I've selected only two of them. Okay. Now we are not going to go here and check, because I don't want to put some match and all, because here we have only two things which there's nothing to look at. When we have for example, region starting with character A and so on, I can say starts with and all that stuff. We can do that. Okay, but right now it is not required. Then if you want, you can also specify the condition. Let us by suppose the sales value. Let us say I want only the records which is having more than 10,000 of sales quantity. Okay, or if I want to decide on profit. So if the profit is more than say $10,000, I want to display only those records. So that can be given here. So I can give here by field here. I can select the column which I want. So let us go to profit. So here we have profit, and I can decide what I want. So average, median, max, whatever if you want. Let us say sum, or if I want average. Okay, if my profit is sum, let us say sum, because I'll be having it is a filtered value. So if it is equal to or greater than or not equal to, you can decide this as well here. Okay, and if you don't want to use this, you can also use a formula. Okay, so this is something which is very advanced. We'll come to this later on. Okay, so this is possible. Right now for this example, I'll keep it only general. I'll select only east and west. Okay, and I'll apply it. Okay, one more thing under the top tab. Here we can have, if suppose I want only some top 100 records or something like that, based on some formula or by field, I can do that. So here you can see you have an option of top and bottom. So top 10 by category. Okay, so if you want by category, by any other, you can select. Even this is possible. Okay, right now none. Click on OK here. I get this filter here. You can see this filter has been added. So region, the filter is region. If you want to add more filters, you can add it. Okay, so again you can click on add here. Again you can decide what you want to filter it out on. Let us say under this region, again I want to have something based on say category. Okay, so I can select category here, and then I can decide, okay, I want only furnitures. Okay, and I can okay. So now I'll have region east and west. Under that also I'll have only the records of the category furniture. Okay, and then I can say click on extract. Okay, now in this case, it is going to save this extract with a file name. So whenever I want to use this, whatever, the records, the original records, if that gets updated or, edited by someone, I have to come and, refresh this. So I'll keep this as it is, the name which I want. So this is orders plus something. So let me say extract one, uh, data extract, and I put a dash. This is my orders table, orders. Okay, and I'll click on save. Now this is going to get saved automatically in your folder where we have the data source. So either if you want, you can go here and do it, or you can keep it here only. I am not going to change, so I'll keep it save here. Okay, now let us drag the values and check whether it's really changed it. So now when I drag region, let us put region here. Okay, now you can see this, I have got only East and West, whereas the other two regions are not there. Now what else we did was a category, right? So I want category elsewhere. So let's go on top. Here we get, okay, we have not, so we have category here. So what we can do is, let us put profit then. Let us put profit as the numerical value. Right now I'll put text so that I get the value here. Okay, you can increase this column width and so on, and check it out. Fine. So here we go. If I want a chart, I can come up with a chart here. Let us come with this. Okay, so I have this furniture because I have only one right now. I got this furniture here. Fine, and let us say if this is your furniture for East and West. Okay, the region. Now region I can put it in the column, and I can also have a different color for this. Okay, if I go for region again, drag it on the color, and I click on this. If I'm not happy with the colors, you can change the colors as well. To change it, you can click on this. You can edit the color. Okay, you have different options available. You can do that. Or you can also create from the palette here. Okay, so assign this palette here automatically. You can have different types of palettes which are available. Okay, let us use this 21. So we have a better option. So let us use this assign this one. Apply. Have it changed? Assign. Okay. So this is changed here. Apply. You get this. Okay. Not so cool. Fine. Okay. So if you want to make some changes for the color as well, you can do that by clicking on this. Okay. And remember, like, what I did was I had a region here in the column. Okay. So I have category, I have region, and I have the profit here. And because I wanted in different colors, if I just remove this, you see that it is on the same color. Okay, do not drag this and put it on the color. Okay, drag the column again from this field which is available. Okay, and you can put it on the color back like this, drop it here, and you'll find the changes. Okay, do not do it from here. Okay, you can keep on dragging multiple times also. Okay, this is not that cool. If I want to see what is my extract, I can come back here. You can see this use extract is currently working. I can also see the history of this, like how many times I have extracted this. If you want, you can refresh this. You can say continue, but because there is no changes in my record, nothing is going to happen. Okay, come back here. Let me show you one more thing, especially the history. So this is my history of extract. Now, if you look at this, at what time, what date I have, extracted the data, full action has happened, and the records, the total number of records with the refresh total, the resource name, and so on. Okay, so this data gets reflected here in the history. Okay, multiple time if there are any changes happening and you refresh it, extract the data, then that data will get added here. Okay, so this gives you a history of all the extracts which has happened. Clear? And one more thing. Let's go back. Okay. If suppose you want to do it manually, if you want to refresh this, you also have an option here. So here you can see this refresh all extracts. Okay. If you have multiple, it will refresh all of them. Right now I have only one. So look at this refreshing. I've selected this option is already there. So because all the values, if I click on refresh, it is extracting the data. Okay, so whatever latest data is there, that will get extracted and it is going to reflect in my chart here. Okay, that is how we can work on extract. Okay, multiple extracts can also be created, as I said. And let us see whether we can go back to my extract. Okay, edit. Okay, this one. And we can remove this. Okay, now this workbook, whatever charts, it is saying that, whatever I have created based on the extract will be deleted along with it. So either I can delete the extract only or remove the extract and delete the extract file also. Okay, so both options are available to me. So either only the extract which is right now presented the data, not the file which we have already saved is in some other location. So either I can delete both of them or I can just delete one of them. So even deleting the extract is possible, or you can also create another one from here. So this time I'll right click on this. Okay. Okay, and I say extract data. Okay, this is my another one. Now, if I want to remove this category, because I think I don't want this. I want only as per the region, extract. And as soon as I do that, you can see this, the three categories which I had: furniture, office supply, and technology. Okay, and this is my data here. Clear? Any doubts you have, you can post any question if you want. You can go for such type of charts depending on your requirement and so on. Okay, now you also have this bubble pack bubbles. Okay, this also looks good. Fine. Now you can change the colors depending on the requirements. Now this is your tree map which we have, which is available, but it's not looking that great. Now we have this table out here which is highlighted fields, where you can see the fields are highlighted, but again not that good. Fine, I prefer this one. I'll go for this one, which is very much colorful and good looking. Okay, and here you can see it is automatically adjusted. So east and west have come now here, and my you can say the categories have gone down. Okay, this looks good. Any doubts? Okay, there are some small things which I'll just show you before we wind up today. Now, if, for example, last time I showed you how to add a multiple sheet in the previous example also, we added multiple sheets. Okay, let us rename this now. So we have this sheet one. I can right click on this. I can click on rename. Okay, I'll give you data extract example. Okay, and press enter. That's it. Okay, so it creates this. Now, if I want to create a duplicate copy of this, right click on this and you can say duplicate. Okay, so another sheet gets created. I can rename this. Okay, I can rename this one. So again, I can give this. Okay, so data extract region wise, you can see, or if you have multiple types of extracts and multiple graphs, you can use that. So data extract, say region wise. Okay, or category wise. You can keep on multiplying. And if you want to delete this, just right click and delete the sheet. It goes off. Okay, that's gone. We have only one of them. Okay. So that's all for today. I wanted to show you the extract option today. Please practice. Next time when we come, we'll see how to use this page option. Okay, we'll see how to use this page option. And last time, as I said, we had used this hierarchy. Now we can also do combination. So I can select this like, let us say control, right click on this. Okay. And I can group it together. Here we can see, group it into this. Okay. Or you can see combine it. Okay. Or we can also go to create and create a combined field. Okay. We'll also see how to create parameters and how to create the calculated fields also. Now in this case, because this is text string fields, we cannot do any calculated field from this. Okay. But definitely from this other values, if suppose I want to use profit and quantity, okay, or sales and quantity, or discount and sales, whichever the numeric values, I can create the calculated field as well. Okay. And I can go for combine field. Let us go for combine one. And here you can see this one has got created. Okay. This is not similar to your hierarchy. Okay. But it is a new field which gets created, which has the two values. So if suppose, let me remove all this region and category. I'm removing this and I'll put this one. Okay. So now you can see this, what has happened. It is category and subcategory. So both the fields are there together stored, and they are separated by a comma. So if you look at the values here, the values will be like category, comma, subcategory, and it has been combined together and stored as a new field. Okay. So if you want, you can also create multiple combined fields so that it becomes easy for you to visualize the data and analyze the data. Okay, so such things also will happen. So we will see later on when we take some other examples. We'll also try to create parameters. We'll create a set. Okay, we'll see how to do that as well, and we'll also see how to create a calculated field. Okay, so today, for example, we understood what is the different types of joins, the inner join, the concept of inner join, outer join, and the left and the right join. Okay, and how we can have a relationship. How and as I said, in Tableau, the relationship gets created automatically based on the name of the column and the type there. It has to be same. If it is not there, if you don't have similar names in the tables you have, but they are the same ones, might be in some column name is cust ID, like for customer ID you have given the name as cust ID, and in another table it is customer ID. Okay. Now in that case, if it is not creating the relationship, then you can go and create on your own. Okay, that is that can be done manually as well. That is what we saw. Then we came and we created an extract from the table. Okay, and we applied some filter. We can have one filter or multiple filters as well in the same extract, and that extract is saved, can be saved in the any of the folders, so that whenever we refresh, the data is fetched and stored in that file. Okay, so if you open that file, you'll find the metadata there. Okay, the information about that particular file. And the extension, okay, we did not see the extension there. The extension is hyper. You'll find that there's an extension HPYER. There's no other extension for that particular file. So that is nothing but your extract file. Okay. Secondly, we saw how to combine the two fields. Okay, that is what we saw today. Any doubts in any thing which we have done till now? Okay, if there are no doubts, you can give your attendance in the chat box. I'll stop the share. Give your attendance, guys. Okay, and see that everyone please start filling your exam forms, because until and unless you fill the exam form, I think they are not generating the user ID and the password. So some of you, as you were not able to give the mock, but I think it was not meant for MBA, but still they might conduct one more, because there are many I can say students who have not filled the exam form yet. Okay, so please fill the exam form as soon as possible, so that last minute that we can avoid any problem, last minute problems. Okay.
Sir, in our timetable, first 4 and then second column 3 Subjects are compulsory, no?
Which one? What are the names of the subject?
Wait a minute, sir. Just few minutes. Wait.
Acha, you are talking about the exam form, huh, Kaustubh?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Yes. In the exam, see, because you are from the second SEM right now, you
Same.
have
Yes,
to
sir.
just select the specialization. Once you select the specialization, the subjects which are mandatory will be selected on its own. Okay. You have to just think about the university level 3 subjects are there. You have to
Yes,
select
sir.
that. Yes.
Contemporary framework and management, startup and new venture management,
Venture.
and
Yeah.
qualitative research.
Right. So these
These
three
three
are
are
the ones.
government. Yes, sir.
Yes. This is
And
totally external subject.
yes, sir.
And for the specialization, the 2 subjects are mandatory. You cannot drop any of them. So even that will be selected automatically. Now, when you talk about
Okay,
the
sir.
internal subject for specialization, there you have an option. So there you select Tableau as one of the subject. Okay. And the other subject will be
Yes,
your
sir.
workforce analytics. Okay. So you have to select only 2
Yes,
from
sir.
there. Okay.
In specialization. Okay, sir.
Yes, under specialization.
And basic business analytics and data mining, these
No,
are
data,
compulsory,
see,
no?
data mining is compulsory. No? Anu ma'am is taking that, right? Anu ma'am is
Yes,
taking.
sir.
And I am taking this R programming, business analytics using R programming.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Okay, these 2 subjects are compulsory.
Okay, sir.
Okay, thank you.